Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, my name's Amanda and I am 31 years old and currently 24 weeks pregnant with my first child, a baby boy. He's due May 7th and I've been doing 4 weeks at a time pregnancy updates. So this week I'm gonna do my 21 to 24 week update. So getting right into it, 21 weeks, I was feeling really great. In my previous update, I had talked about how I started to feel the baby move and kick and everything. And at 21 weeks, he was so active in there. And usually he would move around at night or after I'd eaten something. And it's just it's so amazing. It's so cool. I just love it. It's really changed pregnancy for me to be able to feel him moving around. And other than that, in week 21, my boobs just kept on getting huge. Like, I was pretty small. I think I was just an A cup before I got pregnant. And I think around week 21, I went out and I bought a couple of new bras because they just weren't fitting. I was wearing tons of sports bras and just like bralettes and everything. So I went out, bought a couple of bras, and literally after a week, I had outgrown them. So I don't know. They just keep on getting bigger and I don't know what to do. I'm just like, whatever. What do you do? Just wear sports bras and wear like stretchier bras and stuff. So I would say that was like the main thing that was like surprising during that week. And I know that like they'll probably still get even bigger, especially as I get even further along into my pregnancy. But it's so crazy. They just like have totally transformed. They're super veiny. I don't know if you guys have had the same thing, but like so like veiny, and like you just see like the blue veins all over the place, which looks like kind of weird. I don't know. And I was 130 pounds at week 21 and I had gained 13 pounds total so far. So I think that's pretty average. So moving into week 22, it was so exciting because the baby started responding to my husband's voice. So my husband would come home from work and he would just come over and like put his head close to my belly and talk to the baby and, you know, just tell him that he loves him and everything like that. And the baby would start to kick every time he would hear my husband's voice. So, I mean, my husband had felt him kick before, which was really cool. But to hear his voice, like Pete would be talking and the baby would hear and recognize his voice and then literally kick. It's so cool. It's so cool to see them like interacting, and it's so special. I still felt really good at week 22. I didn't have any like aches and pains, no lower back pain. You know, I was sleeping pretty regularly. I was getting up, of course, a few times during the night because I had to go to the bathroom, but that has been happening and I'm assuming it's just going to keep on continuing the bigger and bigger he gets. But the big thing that happened at week 22 is that we went for my full anatomy scan of the baby. So this is the one where you have to drink, 84 ounces of water or something like that. I can't remember the exact amount, but you had to drink this water so that your bladder was full and hold it until you had your full anatomy scan, because I guess you could see the baby better. So I went in for that and oh my gosh, the baby was so cute. I have my ultrasound pictures that I'll show you guys, but he was chewing and like you could see his little mouth opening and closing and like, I guess just, I don't know, chewing on the fluids and whatever it is that's in there. But it was so adorable and you could see his little fingers. He was making a fist in one of the pictures and he was sucking on his fingers and just moving around a ton. And it was really cool. So I got my results back from the hospital, but I need to have my OB go over everything with me to make sure that, you know, he's measuring properly and, you know, everything with his organs and and that kind of thing is okay. And I go back this Friday. So I'll find out how he's doing, how he's measuring. I'll show you some of the sonogram pictures. And so what's really crazy is that the sonographer got a picture of him like literally looking at us. So I don't know if you can see this, but like, actually, maybe this one's better. That's like, these are his eyes right here, and that's his head and his little mouth. It's just like the cutest thing ever. So, and here's another one of him like looking at us. It's kind of creepy looking because it's just a skeleton, but I thought it was really cool. And then here's just like a regular one, and he's kind of like, I don't know, he's got a little fist going on. And then this one over here, you can see his little fingers, which is so cute. So he's getting so big. I love it. So yeah, so that was a really exciting moment for week 22. And another thing, I think I might have mentioned this in my previous pregnancy vlog, but when I eat, I have been getting so full very, very fast. And so I'm still eating 3 meals a day, but sometimes they're smaller and I might snack in between. But that's what's going on in terms of that. And during week 22, I felt like I was starting to retain water, and like there are days where my face would just be so puffy and blown up. Like my whole body just felt really big. Not to where like my ankles or feet are swollen or anything. It's more like in my face, and I don't know what to do about it. So I just have been drinking a lot more water to try to like flush everything out. But moving on to week 23. So I had gotten up to 134 pounds. So like I've consistently been gaining about 2 pounds per week. So a total of 17 pounds gained since I got pregnant. And I felt at week 23, that was the week for me that I felt like my belly had popped. And you know how people say like literally overnight I had a belly? That's what I felt like. And it was funny because I remember just like looking down and being able to see inside my belly button. And I don't know, my belly button is like normal, but because my stomach was sticking out, I could actually look into it. So I thought that was funny. I was just feeling really, really big in general and just pregnant, like real pregnant for the first time, even though I'm not that big, even right now, end of 24 weeks. But I just felt huge in general, and I was getting shortness of breath really easily. And it was just, week 23 was actually a really tough week for me. And I was feeling really just like insecure about my body, because not only was my stomach feeling like it was huge, my thighs just felt like tree trunks, just massive. My thighs, my hips, and my butt, I just felt like I looked really short and stubby and unattractive in general. And I kind of had a breakdown, and one day I was just so upset. I started crying. I was like, why is this happening? Like, why is the weight being distributed here? I don't know. I was having a real insecure moment. So I actually started Googling, because I was just like, maybe there's an answer for this. And if anybody else is feeling the same way, I found this quote online, which I'll just read really quick because it kind of just made me feel a lot better after reading it. Just when you're like feeling insecure about your body changing during pregnancy and, you know, you're trying to embrace it, but things like clothes just look differently on you and you catch a glimpse of yourself in the mirror and you're kind of just like, ooh, am I gaining too much weight? Like, I just don't look like I normally do, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, I found this quote online and it says, maternal fat stores tend to be on the thighs and some moms get a pad over their tailbone. This thigh and bottom region fat is not only normal, it has an important purpose. I discussed studies above that showed that these fat deposits build in the first and second trimester. They're used in the third trimester and during breastfeeding. The storage is very important to your body. There's stores that help you keep up with the incredible energy requirement of both growing an unborn baby and of breastfeeding an infant. So I don't know, I found that and it just really made me feel relieved and brought me back to earth. Like, hello, you're growing a baby inside of you and everything that's changing in your body kind of serves a purpose. So that made me smile, and maybe hopefully if you guys are struggling with the same thing that I had been going through, maybe that will help you too. So anyway, moving on to week 24, which is what I am right now. I'm literally on the last day of week 24. So I am 134 pounds. So actually from week 23 to week 24, changing my eating habits a little bit and cutting out, processed food and stuff like that. I didn't actually gain anything over the past week. What was really weird this week, it just happened to me one day, but I was brushing my teeth in the morning and my mouth just started gushing blood. I literally had to take my toothbrush out and my mouth was just blood was just dripping down. And I hear that when you're pregnant, your gums are more sensitive, and I use one of the electric toothbrushes. So I don't know, I guess they were just very sensitive that day, but that was crazy. I've been trying to add more cardio into my exercise routines. I've been doing a lot of strength stuff because they're a lot less hard on your joints and stuff like that than jumping around and doing a lot of cardio. So I was doing a lot of resistance training. So I was trying to add a little more cardio in, just get my heart rate up a little bit, and that was helping a lot. I had definitely been eating more during this week. I think you're supposed to eat maybe 300 more calories once you're pregnant and into your second trimester. So I definitely have, but mostly they've been from protein smoothies. So I'm just making sure that I'm getting enough protein. I don't eat a lot of meat, so especially red meat. I eat hardly no red meat, and I just mostly stick to chicken and eggs. So I just want to make sure that I was getting enough protein. So I'm having a protein smoothie every day. And if you had watched my What I Eat in a Day video, I show you what I put in my protein smoothie, and it's really tasty. So I'll link that up above for you guys to see if you haven't seen it already. I had been going to Chick-fil-A every single Friday for probably as long as I can remember being pregnant. And so this past week, I did not go to Chick-fil-A on Friday. Instead, I made myself a salad, and I swear the baby does not like it. He responds to Chick-fil-A, starts moving. I ate that salad and it was radio silence for 4 hours. I didn't feel him moving at all. So I think he's rebelling, and he's saying Mom, come on. Give me my Chick-fil-A. I know that every Friday I get Chick-fil-A. I want that. But yeah, so now after I read you guys the quote from last week when I had my little breakdown, I have started to just embrace all the curves and everything that's changing, and I'm actually starting to fill out maternity clothes a lot better, and you can visibly see that I am pregnant and I have a belly, and jackets and stuff. This jacket barely barely zips up, and some of my other ones like barely zip up. So I'm really liking the way that maternity clothes are looking on me now. I had some like random boob tenderness this past week. Like if I banged into something, it would be like, it would hurt. And that was new. For the most part, I haven't had like sensitivity in my boobs since my first trimester, but it's starting to a little bit come back, but nothing uncomfortable or unbearable or anything like that. And other than that, I'm still feeling super great. Babe, what? My husband. Are you going to the gym?
Yes.
Okay. You want to say hi?
What are you doing? What's going on?
Say hi to all of our friends out in YouTube world.
This for your online dating profile?
Yeah, totally.
Just kidding.
I'm going on a Tinder date later.
Cool. All right.
All right.
I seen my sweatshirt.
Okay. Bye.
Sorry to bomb your.
And I just put lipstick all over your face. Bye, babe. Love you. Have a good workout. All right. Sorry, guys. I was actually pretty much done anyway. So yeah, just still feeling really good. I'm not having any physical symptoms, no aches, no pains, no like swelling of my feet or ankles, and just in general feeling really, really great. So milking my second trimester. Anyways, that is about it. I will show you my bump right now. Okay, so this is it from the side. Here it is from the front. And then this is the other side. All right, guys, so that is it for my 21 to 24 week pregnancy update. I hope you guys like this. I hope everybody out there who is pregnant is doing great and enjoying every second of it. And for everybody who is TTC, sending lots of love and baby dust and prayers your way. So please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and please subscribe if you haven't already and you want to join me on my pregnancy journey. So I will talk to you guys in the next vlog. Love you. Bye.